Hi and welcome back to The Books Are Everywhere. So welcome to part 2, video 2 in this series, which is me moving house. I have been here for a week now and I've just finished filming the first episode in this series of me like moving in. And this is the start of the second video in this series, which I am very excited for because this video is going to be the start of me getting furniture and making this house a home. I have been here for a week, as I said, but I have very limited furniture. So I'll probably give you a tour in a sec, just so you know what it's like if you are coming into this video new, or I don't know how long it's going to be between videos. But yeah, I've been to IKEA today, so I'll give you a quick rundown of things that I bought. I also went to M&S and got some just food things that I needed, including plant kitchen, so vegan cookie dough, which I'm very excited for. And you know, like scourers. I also went to another supermarket and got a few bits. But yeah, IKEA, I got this cutlery tray. Some of the stuff is really boring. The thing I got from the supermarket, which is boring but I'm excited for, is an electric toothbrush, which is purple. It's such a nice colour. I've needed an electric one for so long and I've just never bought one, and they were on offer, so I'm excited about that, even if you're not. Tape. And more tape, because I just didn't have any around the house. Some light bulbs. So that will become clear soon. I got some very pretty like little bowls, little like side bowls, which weren't that much money. I got some hangers for my wardrobe because I'm not used to having one, so I needed hangers. And I got side plates to go with the bowls. I thought these were just so pretty, and if I do dinners that require this kind of thing, like nibbly like rice bowls and things like that, and side plates, they will be perfect. I actually need to open these, so let's look at the designs on them because they're so pretty. So, and then this one, and the spotty one, and a flowery one. That one's probably my favourite. That one's really pretty. I imagine that the plates are going to be similar. Okay, the plates, we've got this kind of flowery one. I think they're the same design, so we've got this one with the lines on, and then a spotty one, which does hopefully mean, oh, it's so pretty. One with flowers on to match the bowl. Very, very happy about that. And then I also got these lights, which for the light bulbs are for these, for bedside table lights. I have one in the kitchen, which I'm using a lot and I really like, but they're dimmable as well, so it's really nice to like read by them. I saw them a while ago in IKEA, I really liked them, and then stayed at an Airbnb that had them as bedside tables, and that was like, it's the perfect thing when an Airbnb has like something like that you want to try out. Because then you can just try it out while you're staying there. And then the other things I got, I think you'll kind of sat on, so I'll show you. So I got this chair because it's actually the chair that I was looking at for my dining table when I finally get that, because that will be like, I don't know, later down the line, maybe late next month. But this is the chair that I wanted. And then there was one in the clearance section because it's like an extra room one. So it was cheaper, it was like £20, over £20 off, so I got that. And then I got these bedside tables, which I've been admiring for, I don't know when they bought these out, but I remember them being new, a couple of years ago maybe. Never had the space to have 2 bedside tables, and now I do, and they're all that like sage green colour, and they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna build those, I think. My neighbours are out, I think, it's very quiet, so I'm gonna build those while I'm hopefully not disturbing anyone. I'll just give you a quick tour while we're at the start of this video. So this is what the kitchen currently looks like. It's pretty set up, to be honest. I've got all of my like little things out, and I want to take this shelf down. Other than that, there's not much well, actually there is stuff I want to do in the kitchen. My fridge is currently here because that plug didn't work. So I had the fridge there, didn't work there. But I would quite like to build a worktop over here because this is just kind of dead space to me. The old owners had a tall fridge freezer here, but I would like to kind of build a worktop so the fridge could stay there. I just need to get some worktop that matches this. If I want to do that, I don't think it'd be too hard, and it would give me more like space over here. And then I'd put the washing machine there and the bins there. I need to get a washing machine. Hopefully that'll happen in this video soon. Living room is currently very empty. There's just stuff that needs to go, rubbish, and like empty boxes that need sorting, and my armchair with my little thing, footrest, coffee table, which is a box, this stuff that I've just bought, my TV, which is on another box. So there's not much in here. Hopefully this will change a lot in this video as well. And then my bedroom, which is probably the most like finished. It's the most furnished room, just because I obviously had bedroom furniture before. So these I think are going to stay here, and then bedside tables will obviously go either side of the bed. This I think will go in the other room eventually, because this is currently here and is very daunting to move. I need to get like a TV bench here, so I was going to get a second one of those because that was what my TV used to be on, but I have a lot more space now and it just seems like that will be stupidly small to go here. But if I get two, like my original plan was to have two, but if I spend the money on that, I may as well. It's more expensive than I thought, so I could spend the money on getting a proper TV bench, so that's kind of my plan. So the TV will go here, and then this is just the hall. This is the spare room, which will be the book room. So it has a wardrobe, a built-in wardrobe. And then it has my bookcases. I need to measure this still to see how many I can fit in, and if I can do the corner thing I want to do. And then eventually I will have my chair, my armchair that's in the other room over here. And I'm wondering whether that little white unit would fit there, like next to it, because there's just kind of space there, or over here might be a good idea, just so I can keep it but have it out the way somewhere else where it can have books on, but isn't in the other room. And then that's just a cupboard, and then the bathroom. I don't know why I'm showing you this, because like nothing's probably going to change in here. It's all good. Look at the soap dish that my brother made me. He 3D printed me this and I loved it so much. And the water pours out through its mouth, so it's over the sink. It's very clever. That was my Christmas present and I love it so much. Anyway, I am going to get started on building these. Yay. Doesn't fit. Damn it. Hi, I feel like I'm very infrequently updating this vlog, mainly because I'm working in the week, so I don't really have like the chance to do stuff on the house. But I have an unexpected day at home, so I think I'm going to do some wallpaper stripping. I have a couple of extra things now, like this light which came from the old place. Yeah, but I don't think much has really changed. I just went shopping this morning to get like a couple of bits, so I thought I would do an update, and then today I'm going to strip some wallpaper, which will be fun and give me like more preparation to actually paint and get stuff in place. I have been looking at some furniture, and I do have a sofa arriving in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks yesterday. It's now Sunday, so it's arriving like on a Saturday, not next weekend, the weekend after, because I'm away next weekend. I also have a washing machine coming on that day, which is very exciting. And I've been looking at a couple of other bits like rugs for the same day, so I could just have everything arrive on the same day while I'm at home, which would be really helpful because I'm working from home that day too. So yeah, I'm just kind of planning for like that really, and things will start looking a lot more put together I think after that day. But yeah, this morning I went shopping. I didn't get much. I got boring stuff like filler and a filling scraper thing and some sandpaper. There's just so many holes, and I just know I'm gonna have to do that at some point before I paint, so Got that. I got a timer for the lights when I'm away. I also got this like candle thing. It's fake. It's going in the bathroom, but it does flicker and lets off like a really nice light. I was looking for a fragranced one, which I'm pretty sure you can get like air freshener ones, but I don't think this one actually is. I think I thought it was because of its name, because it was called like soft cashmere or something, but I think that's just the name of it. Oh well. I also got, and this is very exciting, I got some paint testers. So I got this one, which is like a sage green colour. I'm thinking of this in the spare room on the wall. That was an obvious statement. Hang on, I'll flip you. On this wall. Possibly that wall and that wall. I don't really know what to do with colours in here at the moment. Like, I don't think I want the entire walls one colour, but I like the idea of having like this corner or maybe just that wall. So this green colour. Need to decide what to do with this room soon though, because I really want to get the bookcases in place and stuff, and I can't do that until I've painted. I've decided I'm going to paint first because that's just so much easier. So if I am doing it that way, I need to make these decisions. I also need to move these bookcases and actually see what the condition of the walls like behind them, because I just have no idea. But I'll figure that out. I feel like even if I'm just going to put the light on, even if these are in good condition, it'll just be good to give them a freshen up. Like, they look fine, but if I'm gonna paint, I may as well just do the whole thing. So yeah, this green colour, possibly for that wall, maybe for these two, maybe for that one and that one, because these are like smaller, so maybe it would make sense. I don't know. I will make a decision. And then I also got some other paint testers, which are for the bedroom. I got copper blush and pressed petal. I think I'm leaning towards this one, but I need to put them on the wall and see. And just make my decisions on this too. So I'm going to take the rest of this wallpaper down today. It came off really easy, so I've already taken like little bits off. But this room is... I was going to go green in here too, but now I've got green furniture. I think that would be too much green. Even I think it's too much green, so I think to complement the green, I've kind of already gone for like some pink and green combinations. I was looking at pink rugs, and then, or maybe it would make sense to get a neutral rug. Would it be too much pink if I went pink wall and pink rug? I don't know. Maybe neutral rug, pink wall. Yeah, so either like a terracotta type colour, like this one, or just an all-out pink. I really like this colour. It's like a muted kind of pink. So once I've stripped that wallpaper, I will put some samples up and make a decision on that, which is exciting. I also need to decide what to do about getting a TV unit, because I cannot decide which one I want, which is fun. I have seen a green one, which would kind of match this, but it's a lot more expensive than just getting a white one, and the top, like the wood on the top, wouldn't match. Decisions. There's so much to think about. But yeah, exciting. I'm gonna do some wallpaper stripping and maybe put the testers on the wall. That would be exciting. My rug is here. I'm gonna try and put this in the bedroom, but wish me luck. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Just like the movies, flying through the leaves, falling past me, and I could forget about the bad days. It was the only time that I was free. Never thought LA could feel this lonely on my own. Someone pull me out because I'm drowning all alone. And I'm so tired of crying. Do feel so empty when
I realise I've been really bad at updating you. Not a lot, I guess. Well, things have happened, but I guess they've also been boring things, like I am sanding. But I have also got a sofa now, which is very exciting and I love it. It's currently covered in a dust sheet because it's a painting day and I'm finally about to start painting, which I feel like is the more exciting thing, even though I'm going over white with a magnolia, so we'll see. But yeah, I am about to actually start painting. There's just been a lot of like prep work, like there was just so many holes in this room, so many like dints in the walls that I filled and then sanded and then filled again. And I feel like when you go to sand you just find more imperfections that need filling, so I had to do another lot yesterday. Wanted to start painting yesterday, but then I found more things that needed filling and then that has to dry before you sand it, so I left it overnight. I've sanded and now I think I'm actually ready to start painting. I've just been out to get more dust sheets for the floor before I like spatter paint everywhere. So this room is now pretty empty apart from the TV, so I can put something on while I paint, and the sofa, and that's it. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm gonna start painting. I'm very excited to see this wall better than it is, because you can see even on camera like how patchy it is. They had wallpaper there, so it's like they started painting and just got fed up and then wallpapered it, or just like didn't like the colour or something. So yeah, everything is currently in the spare room, which is like a dumping ground, so I've managed to move the chair out of here and everything. So it's just the sofa that's here, and I'm gonna put dust sheets down and actually start painting once I've masked up a bit more. So yeah, last night I did some masking, so that bit came off because I hoovered, but yeah, I did some masking. I need to do more and then I can start painting. I think I'm gonna do, I don't know whether to start on this wall with the windows just because that one is gonna be the hardest, so I might as well get it over with. Also, like, this plastic around the window doesn't take sticky tape very well, so I haven't managed to mask. I think I'm just gonna have to do that by hand, and I'm not the best at doing that, but I'm gonna mask, I think, everywhere else for now. So it's done, like all around the skirting and the door frames. That one's half done. So at least I've done that bit, and then I can start actually painting, which is just very exciting. So yeah, the little room is currently like, my washing's in here because I've done washing today, so there's sheets on the door, and my other washing's over there. This is my painting attire. I have been out shopping several times looking like this. Oh well, I just needed to go out and get more dust sheets, so I've done that. Yeah, join me for painting.
We met when we were 21. Now I'm proud to say you're the one. Can't let anyone tear us apart. You knew who I was from the start. I'm admiring your big heart and learning how I brought you this far. 3 years gone by so fast. I'm making every moment with you last. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you.
It's a new day, we are painting again. I have let all of these walls dry completely and I'm really happy with how they look. The one that's now behind me is the one I was worried about needing another coat, but actually it looks patchy on the camera, but I promise you it doesn't in real life. Obviously the light in here, it's just that. But yeah, that wall I'm actually really happy with. I don't think it needs another coat. It's had 2, I thought it would need 3. There was like a dark tester patch I'd done over here and I can't see where it is anymore, and I think that was my like indication of whether I needed to do another one or not. And I can't see where it is, so that's good. This wall is today's task. This one is being painted dark green. I'm very excited to see what it looks like. It is the most exciting part of this process because it's the biggest like change. The other ones I was painting basically cream on white. It's like an off-white. I wanted it to be more cream actually, and it is like, it's off-white, but it was pretty safe because I was painting like white on white, whereas this is scarier. This is the green. It was the green that was in my bedroom at my last place, if anyone remembers from my videos. Yeah, so that is going on that wall. This is the half tin that was left from doing my bedroom there. So it's going on there behind the sofa. I'm very excited for this to be done. I'm gonna tape round the ceiling and the other walls, which is why I needed to let them completely dry. So yeah, I'm gonna tape now. And the other exciting part of this video will be taking the tape off all of the other surfaces in this room, which I cannot wait to do, but I'm going to do that after I've painted this wall. So I'm going to tape now, and then I'm going to paint. I'm going to do a time lapse for you, which I think will look great, so satisfying. Yeah, so let's get started. As much as this looks fine, and I love the colour, I think it does need another coat, so it's the next day, hello. I'm going to paint another coat on this, just for peace of mind. It's a lot easier to do it while I have all of the dust sheets out, and I can just see like little bits where there's still white flecks behind, or like things like that, so second coat time. Sorry about my appearance, I just got out of the shower. As you can see, the room has been painted. I love it. This is what the sofa looks like against the wall. I was not sure how it was gonna turn out with that colour combination, but it looks okay to me. So yeah, I'm happy with it. And I've bought a couple of things, so I thought I'd show you like finishing touches for the room, although I still haven't got like any furniture, so finishing touches. I got this cushion, which I love, and I've just bought 2 other cushions to go. I wanted like 3 cushions on the sofa, so that'll be in the middle, and then these will be on the edges. So I've just got cushion filler, and then I have these like gingham cushion covers with little like frills on. They had green, which obviously I was tempted by, but I was like, it's gonna be too much green. I also thought these would be cute together. So I've gone for this more like neutral colour. So we're gonna put those in the cushion covers. And then I also have some curtains to unwrap, which I'm hoping will actually kind of match the cushion covers. I have blinds in this room, so I don't need curtains. These are actually not like blackout or anything, like they won't block the light. They're just kind of thin layering curtains, but I decided to keep the curtain rails that were in here, so I needed some curtains. So these are the ones I went for. So they were actually on sale as well, and I think they actually do match pretty well. So I am pretty happy with that, because I ordered these to pick up in store and then I got the cushion covers while I was there. So I'm going to try and put these up. It's been a while since I had curtains or put curtains up. So I got some like cheap hooks and curtain rings. So I hope I'm remembering rightly how to do curtains, because these are not, they don't just go over the rod, they like need this extra stuff. So I'm going to attempt these things now. Whose idea was it to go to IKEA alone and buy a table that wouldn't fit in the car with its legs on? It's been eventful, but it's been fine. Also, this car park is so busy. I have to park like in a retail park nearby and walk all the way by myself, so that was fun. And then I had to go back because I couldn't get the table in the car and ask somebody for a spanner, which luckily they did give me, so I could take the legs off the table and then bring it all the way back and get it in the car by myself. That was eventful. This box is really heavy. It's got the TV stand in it. But I now have a chair, TV stand and a table. The table was really cheap as well because it was already put together, so I just need to put the legs back on. And it was in the like reduced bit it was really scuffed, but I'm not too bothered. And also, if it's got a bit of wear and tear, you don't have to worry about it so much when it's in the house. So I don't quite know how I'm going to get all this stuff into the house when I get home, but it's only this one that I'm like worried about. But if I need to open the box and just like take bits of wood in like a couple of different trips, then it is what it is. It's fine, I'll get there. So I'm gonna head back now. I have a hot dog, well, a vegan hot dog and some chips, because it's like 3:30 and I haven't eaten since breakfast. Hi, it's been a while since I updated you guys. I don't know when I'm going to end this vlog. Like, I am getting a coffee table tomorrow and that'll kind of be the end of what I'm doing to the living room for now until I get like artwork and stuff, which I want to do, but I haven't really thought about that too much yet. But that's definitely what it feels like this room is missing, is like stuff on the walls. I put the fairy lights up last night. I forgot to film that completely, but yeah, I have fairy lights up in here now, which I love. It's just like I used to have in my bedroom, like I had fairy lights all the way around the top of the wall, which is what I've done here, and it's so cozy. But yeah, I definitely want some art on this wall and the green wall, but I haven't decided what yet, so I haven't done that. Once I have, I feel like I'll feel a little bit more finished in here. But yeah, I don't know when that's going to be, so maybe I will just finish this vlog at some point randomly, and then move on to like part 3, I guess, where we'll be in. I do have a week off in a couple of weeks, which means I will be able to focus more on painting other rooms, because I haven't touched anything since I painted this room, which I am happy with. But yeah, I get a coffee table tomorrow. But anyway, I thought I would drop in and update you because I got book mail. I came back to 2 parcels today. I don't know what they are, so I thought I would throw some bookish content into this video and unbox some books. So, oh my gosh, well that's exciting. So the first one is a finished exclusive copy of Our Infinite Fates, which is from the publisher. That is so sweet, oh my god. So there is a bit of a story behind this. I requested this a couple of weeks ago, but I requested it quite late, so I didn't know if I'd get a copy. And then we had a thing at work where we could also request a copy through work, like rather than from the publisher. And then I also watched a Zoom call with Laura Stephen about this book the other night. I forgot, like I just never in time requested a copy from work. I forgot that I'd requested it from the publisher. And then I watched the Zoom call and I was like, I want to read this book so bad. So I emailed and I was like, I know I'm late, but if there is any copies, I would love one. And they emailed back today to say they didn't have any left through work. So I emailed the publisher again and was like, they have directed me to you. I have already requested a copy, so like, I'm sorry. I'm completely fine if you don't have any left. But this must be the one that I requested from the publisher weeks ago. This sounds amazing, and oh my god, I love this edition so much. Yeah, listening to Laura talk about it on the call, and she did a reading from the prologue as well, sounds so good. It's following these characters, well, it's following this main character who has lived countless lives, and she knows that in every single one she's been killed before her 18th birthday. She's in her present life and her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. So she's trying to find a centuries-old enemy who hunts her through each life, figure out why she's being hunted so she can break the curse once and for all, and she's going to have to try not to fall in love with them again. It's been likened to Addie LaRue, which is my favourite book of all time, and it's also been blurbed by V. Schwab as impossible to put down, and it's been blurbed by Lindsay Kelk as compelling, timeless and beautiful. I've never read anything like it. So yeah, this sounds amazing. I'm so excited to have a copy. I need to email the publisher again and be like, my copy turned up. The other one, this is from the publisher this is from Macmillan, and they put the name of the book on the parcel, so this is not a surprise for me anymore because I just noticed what the book is. It is The Ragpicker King by Cassandra Clare, which is a pre-release copy of Swordcatcher, which I've not actually read yet, and I really need to. So that should be my goal for very soon. This is the proof copy of the second book in Cassandra Clare's debut adult series, I think, and Swordcatcher is following. The main character is the sword catcher for the king, so he basically has to put himself in dangerous situations as the king's like body double to protect the king. I think that's the premise of it. I'm so glad I got this because I have a proof of the first one in paperback, and I didn't think I'd obviously get a copy to match, but this is very pretty, very shiny. I can't tell if it's gold or silver on the front, but it's got a gold spine just like the first one. I really need to make an effort to read this. This comes out in March, so very shortly. Is there an actual date anywhere? I don't think there is, so yeah, I guess it comes out in the next couple of weeks. And so does Our Infinite Fates. I can't remember the exact release date of this, but if it's not already out, it's coming out within like the next days or weeks, so that's very exciting. Thank you so much to Pam Mac and to Penguin for this one. I'm so excited for this, and I'm really glad to add the Ragpicker King to my collection, and I'm being a lot better about reading stuff that I actually receive. Like the book I'm reading at the moment is The Listeners by Maggie Steifvater, which I only received the other day, and I've just read The Baby Dragon Cafe, which I only received like last week from HarperCollins. So yeah, I'm only like 40 pages into this. I started it today on my lunch break, but I'm so intrigued to how this one's gonna go. It's Maggie Steifvater's adult debut, and it's following a hotel, and it's a hotel's owner as they are overtaken in the war to house Nazi diplomats, like international diplomats. So yeah, very interesting so far. Love the premise of it, love the writing style. It's Maggie Steifvater, it's beautiful. But anyway, that's my update. I will get my coffee table tomorrow, so I will try and include that in this video, and then we'll see. I might end it soon, I might move on to the next vlog. We'll see where we go from here. I have absolutely no idea where we are in this vlog, what the last clip was, how long ago it was, anything like that. But I am going to stop it here. I think I've shown you the living room pretty much as it is now, but I will just show you again quickly, just in case things have changed, because I can't remember how much I did film. But anyway, I am going to wrap up this vlog here, because today and this week I am starting on the library room, and that definitely needs to be a different vlog. So, part 2, I think, of me moving. I've been here for like 2 months? 3 months? It'll be my 3rd month this month, I think. So I've been here a while, but yeah, part 2 of me moving, setting up this place, decorating, etc. is coming to an end here. So yeah, I'll give you a quick show of what this room looks like, although you can kind of see it's not done. Like, there are other things, but it's mainly done. So I think it's time to start another vlog for the library room, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, I'll show you here. So the only thing that's in this room right now that isn't normally is the chair, because that had to be moved out the library room today for me to start in there. So yeah, I have my table and chairs now, I have my curtains, I have my fairy lights up, I have my sofa, and I also have a coffee table, which might be the last addition, so I'm not 100% sure you've seen that. Oh, and I have my TV stand. So really the only thing that I need to do in here is get some stuff on the walls, because it is very bare in here. So I will do that at some point, but I'm not really in a rush, so I don't think I'm going to cover it in this vlog at this point, which is why I just need to like wrap it up. But yeah, as much as I have like long-term plans for this room, I would also like to have a record player here with like a couple of shelves above for like records to be displayed. So I do have like longer term plans for this room, but I know that I'm not going to do them right now. So yeah, it's definitely worth ending this vlog here and starting part 3, I think, which is my library room, which is my focus for this week that I have off work. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.